Hey, this is Barry and Holly of the WQSP Morning Show. Thank you for listening to our podcast, and we want to say a special thank you to our sponsors. Sponsored by U.S. Hydraulics, specializing in hydraulic parts and heavy equipment repair. They can help you today. Call 256-849-0215 to get it done right the first time.
This podcast episode is sponsored by Brazos, the only authentic Mediterranean restaurant in Marshall County. With great hospitality and even better meals, visit them in Gunnersville today.
Hey, this is Barry with the Barry and Holly Morning Show on WQSB. You can get behind-the-scenes chat, exclusive giveaways, and more content from us.
Hey, if you love the podcast, join us live every morning from 6 to 9 on the WQSB Facebook page.
It's time to rise and shine and get your morning started with Alabama's award-winning morning show.
Everybody in town's talking about it.
Broadcasting live from high atop Alabama's beautiful Sand Mountain.
We bring you this special radio television broadcast in order to give you the very latest information on an amazing phenomenon.
Please welcome your hosts, Barry.
That boy's about as sharp as a bowling ball.
And Holly.
The pretty one is saying crazy stuff again.
Good morning, it's 6:10. You'll have sunshine today, and you'll have the wind. The wind is back again, unfortunately. 25 mile an hour gust, 51 the high. Hey, there could even be a snow flurry this morning.
Oh, no, this morning?
There was a little bit of precip earlier in Jackson County, and right on the Jackson County, Tennessee line. It's cold enough, there could be a snow flurry.
So not here.
Not here, no. Fortunately, we're 37 here, so we're too warm for that, and there's no rain out there. But Sunday night into Monday morning, there is another slight chance of seeing a snow flurry.
Ooh.
So Monday morning, you could see a snow flurry. Shouldn't be a problem. But the cold blast comes in starting on Monday. You ready? 35 the high on Monday night, and low 20s. Tuesday, 37 the high, overnight low 20s. Wednesday, 35 the high, and teens for the cold Wednesday night. So starting Monday, the next 3 nights after that will be cold. And then the next weekend, they're still watching. Here's what they were saying this morning about the chance of wintry precip. After this system gets out of here Sunday, which could be a thunderstorm, then will get a better read on the long-range forecast. Then they can tell better. There's like 3 models of the systems that predict weather. There's a European model.
Yeah.
And all 3 are different right now. One of them even shows snow from Montgomery down to Pensacola.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
But does it come up to us? Or is it...
That one doesn't. But one of the other ones shows, on the east part, it shows Jackson, Marshall, DeKalb, Cherokee, Etowah getting snow. Other one shows from, say, Birmingham North getting sleet. So they're all 3 different.
What does Daddy James say?
James even said the same thing. James Penn said the same thing, that they're all 3 different. He said after Sunday, the system gets through.
So we really don't know.
Don't know. Then the models should begin agreeing with each other. Then you can get a better read on what's going to happen next weekend. For sure, it's going to be cold.
But I think it's safe to say prepare and buy your kids those heavy coats if you need to, and get them a pair of gloves. It's going to be cold.
It's going to be cold for sure. The cold part they know for sure, because that Arctic blast is coming down. So that's why we're going to be starting next week, giving you a chance to qualify to win $500 with I almost froze my Arctic blast-off contest. Thank you to Butler Electric in Rainbow City being with us on this one. So starting about Wednesday, we'll begin qualifying and give you a chance to qualify to win an extra $500 to pay your power bill.
Yeah. There's been talk around the office that a few people are going to quit and then come back after the
try
contest.
to win it.
Try to win the money.
I think Chandler's quitting. I think Seth is quitting.
Yeah.
And this is try to win the contest.
Yeah.
Which is fine. I tell them when you quit, you're gone, done.
Oh.
Well, we've had some come back like 13, 14 times, like Tyler May. I hate to bring that up, Tyler, but it's true.
So Chandler's not allowed to leave. She's not. She's my fave.
We refuse her resignation.
She's not allowed.
We ripped it up.
Yeah.
Put it in the shredder.
Hey, just real quick, if you want to go see Chandler, she works on the weekends at Bama Bucks.
She does.
She is a great server.
She dances on tables and does all kinds of stuff.
No,
she doesn't?
No,
okay, that was Terry. Terry Turk dances on tables.
Terry Turk dances on the tables.
Gotcha. With his kangaroo.
To what song?
At the Hop.
Should have been in Cowboy.
No, he does it with a kangaroo. You missed the whole joke.
Oh my gosh! Okay.
At the Hop.
At the Hop with the kangaroo. Yeah.
See, you're so focused on the weather.
No,
all he does one forecast, and now she was voted all state. And she already won an Abby Award this morning.
Yeah.
For best weather.
Is there an award for best
No,
weather?
but then we'll make one though.
Okay.
I'll get you a trophy. We'll put it in this.
Will you print me off a little
I'll get you a
certificate?
little James Spann figurine and put your name on it. So how's that?
I wonder what my signature is going to be. So, like, WQSB is if Barry is in on his off shift, the weather is
Yeah.
bad. James Spann is if he takes his jacket off and you see the suspenders
Right.
and he rolls his sleeves up,
Oh.
then it's bad.
Yeah.
What can I do?
So Fury, and that means it's like a zombie apocalypse or something. The world is going to in a handbasket.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know.
You're in here.
I don't know. I know.
It's bad.
It's bad. Because we're not.
Means I must have diarrhea if I'm furious.
You told me I could do it.
I'm kidding. Now you're doing a good job.
Thank you.
Because even Scott Chambers, our newsman, said, "Hey, look at
Good
you."
change up. Yeah.
Good job.
He made my whole day. I love that.
Well, this is something you need to do because you never know when I might be late coming in for the second time in 20 years. You never know. There's always that chance.
Well, I think about like, what if Reagan needed you or.
True. If she's
Like-
on her way into work and her car breaks down,
Yeah.
I'd have to go take care of it.
Because there's not like a lot of people that you like in this world enough to go help them at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Not many. Well, would you?
I've got a handful.
If it's a normal weather day, I'll be. Well, yeah. If it's a day like this, it's cold. I don't
Yeah.
usually wear a jacket.
I don't either. I don't really wear
I know.
jackets. Yeah. I've got a, I'll be honest with you. If a
Yeah.
stranger, well, I wouldn't for a stranger, but if somebody that I didn't know that well was like, hey, I'm broken down,
Yeah.
I'd be like, why'd you call me?
Yeah.
How'd
first
you
of all,
get my number?
Blocking this.
But I'd get them some help.
I would.
I may not be the one.
No, if I come upon a vehicle and there's somebody broken down, yes, I'm going to help you.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm going to help you out. Because I'm hoping you'll do the same one day.
Well,
You know, that's what you hope for.
yeah.
you never know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you never know. You never know.
Yeah.
How'd you know?
I
All
do
right.
know.
Yeah, things you need to know today. Third day of the brand new year, Friday, January the 3rd. So what's going on today?
Okay, so on this date back in 1888, the very first drinking straw was invented.
I wonder why they had to name it the drinking straw.
It's the drinking straw.
What else would you use it for other than to shoot paper wads?
I like to blow. One time I blew the paper off at you. Do you remember that
See?
when we
See?
went out to lunch?
Yeah.
I did. I've only successfully done that
And
one
that
time.
one worked. It hit me in the eye.
Yep, and I can tell where this is going.
Okay, go right in here.
The inventor had several unsuccessful attempts until he finally got it right. And at one point, he had said, okay, this is the last straw. I wonder who wrote that.
Oh, I did.
Crazy.
There's more. There's more. Don't give up yet.
And then he said, hey, that's a great name for this thing.
The straw.
Yep.
Because what would it have been called if he had not? What would he have called it?
The circle sucker.
The drinking cylinder, the circle sucker. Okay. Hey, waitress. Yeah.
Can you bring me a circle sucker, please?
Yeah, and a plastic fork. Thank you.
Yeah. So for many years, sucking on, that's just weird. On an empty soda with a straw was all you could do to annoy people in a movie theater until the cell phone was invented.
That's true. It's true.
Mm-hmm.
So now that replaced the old straw with an empty drink.
Do you remember when we had our St. Jude meeting and you were sucking on the bottom of ice?
Yes.
And I ripped
You
that
grabbed
cup.
my cup.
I grabbed that cup out of your hand and chunked it.
You slammed it in the garbage.
Valerie said, whoa.
You said, stop.
Yeah, I did.
Go to your room.
Get over there and lay down.
And shut up.
Yeah, readers on TikTok are crazy for monster romances.
This is bizarre.
Okay,
Have you heard of this?
Barry, I have not heard that. I have not only heard of this, I have friends that are obsessed with
It's
this.
spicy romantasy, they're calling it.
Mm-hmm.
This is weird.
In these books, it's common to find humans falling in love with, and not just falling in love.
Yeah.
They go the whole way.
Yeah.
It's
They round third base.
and go home.
Go home.
It's very graphic.
Yeah.
They're in love with vampires, wolves, and even aliens. But I didn't know that it was called spicy romantasy.
That's the name they've given it.
Oh.
The spicy romantasy books.
Yeah. So these are extreme. Do you know Sabrina reads these?
Yeah, I did not know. Oh.
She does, yeah.
Does she go for the vampire, the wolf, or the alien? Or others?
I don't.
Leprechauns.
I never asked what she was into,
Heard of that one?
but
Yeah.
she reads them.
Bigfoot.
This is a
Bigfoot's a little weird.
yeah, that'd be weird.
Yeah.
Some people like big though.
Bigfoot. True.
Bigfoot.
Yeah.
You know what they say.
Yeah.
And then here's something to think about.
What? No, what do they say? Go ahead. Bigfoot, big shoes. Okay, I got it.
They say
Go ahead. Go ahead. Oh, there's more.
you just measure Bigfoot
Yeah.
and then
Okay.
you have the size of a shoe.
Now you know what shoes you wear. If you were to wear shoes.
Bigfoot.
Yeah, Bigfoot.
Yeah, and here's a
What were you
deep
thinking?
thought.
Okay.
In the Transformer movies, do the Transformers have to buy life insurance or car insurance?
Ooh,
Which one?
that's a deep thought.
I know.
Because they're both.
Are they life insurance
They're
or car insurance?
most are cars or trucks, and they're also
Human.
Kinda like- well, sort of like robotic humans.
Yeah. So you just double up?
wow.
What do they do when they get a common cold? Do they go to the auto body shop or do they go to Dr. Go's office?
We need to ask Diane Pledger this one.
We do.
Diane, if the Transformer comes to you, would you sell him life insurance or car insurance? Or medical? Yeah, that's a good thought.
Yeah, good thought.
I don't know. We'll figure it out, though. But have to ask Bigfoot. 621.
Mornings with Barry and Holly here on Alabama's country giant WQSB.
In the meantime, since you've been gone, a couple of things. Hey, it's funny because we were talking about Christmas trees, asking people around the station, when is the right time to take down Christmas trees and Christmas lights? And now they did a survey on this.
Okay, so the survey says 51% of those polled take down their Christmas decorations around New Year's Day. So
I used to.
About half take it down around New Year's
When
Day.
I had a tree or lights, I would find the next warmest day after Christmas and take it down. If it was to 26, I'd take them down. I didn't want to get outside in freezing temps. So, yeah, I would. But usually always before New Year's Day, but not you.
No. Mine's still up, and I'm still loving it.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to leave it up for another week.
So you're part of the second most popular answer then.
33% have everything down by February 1st.
By Possum Day.
Yeah. I'm probably going to, yeah.
Will yours stay up that long?
It might.
You were the first?
I don't know.
Okay.
But I think I am going to cover it this year and put it in the garage instead of deconstructing it.
That is a good move.
Yeah, I think
So
I'm
we're
gonna do
talking
that.
Christmas lights and Christmas trees. It was part of the survey.
yeah,
so it's
yeah.
both.
It's all of it.
If it's a
all
live
of it.
tree, you've almost got to take it down because it's going to be stinking.
Yeah, they're going to
Big
start
time.
to die. But I think that my opinion is officially do it when you want to.
Yeah.
Put it up when you want to.
If it makes
take
you
it
happy,
down.
leave it
Take
up.
it down when you want to.
There's no rules.
It's your house.
It's your tree, your house, your lights,
Yeah.
whatever you want to do.
Well, it may not be your house, but it may
Yeah.
it may not even be your tree.
If it's
But-
like the Griswolds and they're so bright that you can see them from the next city over, you might want to consider taking the lights down earlier.
Really?
That'd be annoying if you have the next door neighbor and you got your lights
Oh,
blasting
yeah.
through their bedroom window like in Christmas Vacation.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah.
Marco? Okay,
Yeah.
Apple was offered a 95
Oh, they have offered.
offered a $95 million settlement to resolve a class action lawsuit alleging privacy breaches by Siri. Wow.
I'm convinced that our phones listen to us.
They do.
And they keep track of what we say.
They do, because if you'll look through ads, it's always stuff that you've either talked
Yeah.
about or searched.
Example, the other day you mentioned you got an egg boiler for Christmas.
Yeah.
You described it and everything. The
Man,
next
that's
day, I turned on my phone and I was looking through Yahoo and this ad popped up for a $10 egg boiler, just like you bought from Walmart.
No.
I had not searched it, but it pulled it up on my phone because it was laying here and heard you talk about it.
No.
This is part of what the lawsuit's saying, that Siri, apparently they claim that private conversations are being recorded and then they put ads up on your phone around what you were talking about.
They do.
I believe it. It works too.
Their plaintiffs are correct.
Now, can you get money off of this? Can you?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, the settlement includes payments of $20 per Siri-enabled device and requires Apple to delete pre-2019 recordings and update user instructions.
So you can get $20 off of this for
Yeah.
each phone or device. If you have a tablet and a phone, you can get $20 for each device.
Man, I got a MacBook, a laptop. I do, an iPad.
See?
2, 4, 6, 8.
You're going to clean up.
4, 6, 8. Yeah, about $80.
You need
yeah.
to include the girls.
So how
or
do you
hey.
claim this?
I guess you go to, I don't know, I look at Apple because it said they're going to release $95 million to settle this.
Wow.
They're going to be paying it out.
Yeah.
I guess you go to Apple and say, hey, Siri lawsuit, and be part of it.
Maybe that's what I'll Google it on our break.
Google it and see what you can do.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
All right, it's 6:30.
Barry and Holly on Alabama's Country Giant, WQSB.
This one is really crazy, and it's true. Going to Oakland, police were called to an Oakland hospital after a man complaining of pain refused to leave the premises because he was hurting so bad, and even pulled a knife on the staff, telling them to please help me get rid of this pain.
Oh my gosh.
The 42-year-old was arrested after they scanned his body to see where the pain was coming from, and they received a clue when they saw on the scan that there was something lodged in his body, the lower part from waist down, that area. It was a
Front or back?
back.
No.
In the back. It was
In the
a
back.
meth pipe.
No.
It says bulbous, so I'm guessing.
Oh, Lord.
So I
It
guess
was-
that means, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it had somehow became lodged, and when he refused to hand it over or let them do whatever it takes to get it out, that's when they called the police and called in a medical specialist to remove the pipe from his rear end.
Oh my. There's a lot to unpack here.
Well, that's what they said.
And I mean, isn't that normally made of glass?
Glass. That's why they were afraid. If they weren't very careful with this, it could shatter and could cut and possibly could kill.
Yeah, that could kill.
You can bleed out.
Yeah, so
Looks like when he
how'd that get up there?
don't know. He's not saying.
Okay.
Police came in to figure it out, and the guy's okay. By the way,
Oh.
the specialist was able to remove it.
I would like to see that process be done.
Yeah.
Out of curiosity.
So sources say.
I mean, did
Yeah.
they restrain him?
They had to, yeah. At first, he refused any kind of treatment. He just wanted the pain to stop. And they said, well, the only way it's going to stop is we take this out.
Yeah.
It's got to come out.
Yeah.
It's not meant to be there.
What was he wanting? Just like a script of pain medicine?
I guess he
and
thought
then
they
he's
could
gonna
give
be
him
all right?
painkiller and he'll be all right. Then it would eventually come out on his own. But it was a meth pipe, and I guess that's what you call a crack pipe. That's where the term came from, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So, yeah, a crack pipe.
Yeah. I wouldn't think he'd want to use that again after they removed it.
They always fall on it. That's their I fell on it.
Yeah, I
is
was
what they
walking
say.
through the house and I fell.
I fell.
Yeah.
And it lodged. I know he's on meth or
Yeah,
whatever.
That's sad.
But at what point are you like, you know what? I could probably
Why? Even if the police are chasing you.
stick this up.
Yeah.
Woo wee.
The options are throw it out the window or insert. I'd go for plan A. Toss it out the window.
Just, crack pipe.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I think they offered to say, do you want to take this? You want to keep this, sir?
No.
They said no.
No, I don't think that they would be allowed.
Just say no. Just say no to drugs.
It says
Yeah.
that he refused to secrete and hand it over, is what the story says. Okay.
Somebody on our live feed says my cousin's a doctor and had to remove part of a barbell handle from a guy who fell on it.
The Scott Chambers.
Yeah.
Oh, no. He
That's
fell on a part of a barbell.
That is a
handle.
clumsy cousin.
Oh, wow.
This podcast episode is sponsored by Brazos, the only authentic Mediterranean restaurant in Marshall County. With great hospitality and even better meals, visit them in Gunnersville today.
Sponsored by U.S. Hydraulics, specializing in hydraulic parts and heavy equipment repair. They can help you today. Call 256-849-0215 to get it done right the first time. I love stories. What's going on? I love it when some of these stars, celebrities do good things to help those in need, like actress Kristen Bell. I heard about
She's
this.
just a good person.
That is very nice what she did.
Yep, she helped donate over $100,000 for medical bill payments by choosing health-related GoFundMe pages daily and closing them once half the goal is reached.
Wow.
So among Bell's contributions were $20,932 to help a third grader named Mia with leukemia.
Wow.
And $24,000 to support a man named, what's that name?
Murillo, I guess, maybe?
Murillo's battle with leukemia as well.
That's about $50,000 between those two people helping pay their bills. I like that.
Oh man, that's so sweet. And in a new women's health interview, Tom Holland discussed a past incident at a Whole Foods in Los Angeles where he intervened to break up a fight.
This is good because he said, imagine I'm standing in line and these two guys start going at it behind me. Tom says he walked over, grabbed one of the men, walked him away, and he said, I could see that he recognized me immediately, and you could see the wheels turning in his mind like, I'm really angry, but Spider-Man is telling me to calm down. I've got to calm down because Spider-Man isn't getting involved.
Yeah.
So they saw him as Spider-Man, and the fight stopped.
Okay. And then he also said in an interview that the fourth Spider-Man film will be entering production next summer.
I'm excited.
I knew you would be.
I think he's the best Spider-Man of the bunch so far.
I love him as Spider-Man.
And his girlfriend's in it too, so that makes it even
Zendaya.
better. Yes, yes. I'm looking forward to that. All right, 6:52, birthdays are next.
Mornings with Barry and Holly here on Alabama's country giant WQSB.
Before we get into the contest, the morning's quote of the day, what have you got for everybody?
Do things for people not because of who they are or what they might do in return, but because of who you are.
Yes.
Yeah, I like
Help
that.
people. In other words, help people out.
Yeah.
Don't do it because you pick and choose who you want to help. Help everybody if you can.
I think one of the greatest shows of character is what you do when nobody's watching.
True.
And helping others that you expect to get nothing back from is a huge part of being a good human.
I love it when some celebrities make these big donations and they don't want anybody to know where it come from. Many times during their St. Jude Radiothon, people will call and they'll make a donation, but they say, I don't want my name on the radio.
Yeah.
Because I'm not doing it for that. I'm doing it because I want to help the kids.
They've even dropped checks by for us and
Yes.
cut their name off of the check.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I love it. So that's a good one.
Yeah.
And are you ready to play a game? That's coming up.
Come on, man.
Morning, come on, man. The microwave oven. I learned the hard way years ago. There are certain things that don't go in there. Mm-hmm. I didn't know. I began reading that you don't put like anything metal,
Yeah.
aluminum.
Yeah.
Bad. Well, on New Year's Eve in England, emergency services responded to a fire caused by a man trying to recharge his smartphone by placing it in the microwave.
No.
Yeah, he told firefighters he thought the heat would kickstart the battery.
What?
Yeah, instead the phone exploded. Caused a fire. Luckily did not spread beyond the kitchen. They got there in time to save most of the house. Officials are using this as an opportunity to tell the world to handle electronics responsibly. Never replace electronics in the microwave. He thought it would recharge his battery because he just assumed. I put it in there, it's going to recharge my battery. What do you think? Come on, man. What are you thinking with this one?
How does this make sense?
I'm looking at my phone here. My battery's down to like 16%. I'm thinking, I'm going to throw this in the microwave real quick and put it on maybe medium high, or maybe put it on popcorn.
Yeah.
And see what happens.
Google, How long should I microwave my phone
my
for
phone to recharge the
it?
battery. It's probably going to say, you idiot, do not even consider that.
So is he an idiot or was he drunk or both?
Says does not say alcohol is involved.
Oh,
it just said
my
that he
God.
really honestly thought by putting it in the microwave, it would help restart the battery and give it some juice.
And then the phone exploded and caused a fire.
Wouldn't you think there's probably a charger somewhere in the house?
Yeah, if you got a cell phone, they usually
There's
have
usually
come
a
the
charger.
charger. Yeah.
Yeah.
So have you ever?
I put like a bowl in once years ago. Somebody sent like some leftovers home, and I didn't realize that the bowl it was in was not microwavable until I put it in there, turned it on, and it began sparking. And I quickly got it out and noticed on the bottom that I had a little piece of aluminum around the top where the lid goes, and that's all it took.
Yeah.
What about you?
When I was little, there was a to-go box in the refrigerator, and I only eat with plastic, and I only have ever eaten with plastic forks and
Right.
spoons. I'm just weird. There's something about the metal. I don't
No,
like it.
I get it.
I don't like it in my mouth.
Yeah.
So I grabbed I wasn't used to working with metal, so I grabbed the to-go box, and I had a baked potato in it. I think it was from like Top of the River.
Yeah.
I put it into the microwave, and it looked like the 4th of July sparklers going off. Like,
So what was inside?
A fork.
Oh,
a metal fork.
A metal fork.
A metal fork,
was
yeah.
in the to-go box.
Yeah, Daddy came screaming, "What are you doing? What is this?"
What were you doing? Were you just sitting there admiring it?
I was doing like
Taking
this.
pictures?
If you're on the live feed, then you'll see my face. But if you're not, then just imagine. I was doing this. Like eyes wide open emoji.
Did you get a selfie with your head next to the microwave?
No, I was like 6.
Oh, well,
7.
okay.
Yeah. Like barely, like I had to get a stool to climb up and put it into the microwave.
Yeah.
But I'll never forget the fireworks show I got. Wow.
Well,
It was beautiful.
we had an announcer here, former announcer. He wasn't fired for this. Well, he wasn't actually fired. But we came in like a Monday morning, and it was the most awful smell in this.
Horrible.
You know what burnt popcorn smells? This was like times 10 because
Horrible.
he had taken a bag of microwavable popcorn and never actually done it before. He thought it said 13 minutes on high. It said a minute 30. A minute 30.
I think he was high.
Probably was. It was. So when we came in, the microwave still has this smudge
Still, to this day.
to where the bag, I don't know how
Yes.
the building didn't burn down.
I don't either, but he went and put his microwave popcorn in the microwave,
Yep.
came back to the announcer's chair, did a break, and then was like, I smell something.
Yeah.
It's been about 10 minutes. I might need
It's
to
getting
check.
worse.
Yeah.
That's some rough smelling popcorn I got there.
Oh, my
I wonder if
gosh.
it's done.
It smelled through the whole entire building
Yeah.
for months. And then still to this day, our microwave still smells like old burnt popcorn.
Sometimes you warm up your spaghetti
Yeah.
and it gets that old spaghetti / burnt popcorn taste.
Maybe Mrs. C will buy us one on Black
I hope
Friday
so,
next year.
Yeah, because we're really struggling
We
here
are.
because we're
pitiful.
just radio people.
We're pitiful, for
So
real.
that's all we can do.
Aw.
Yeah, speaking of Mrs. C.
Hallelujah.
Yeah. Yes, there you are.
Hey, for real, shout out to Mrs. C. We hadn't done that in a while.
We haven't.
We love her.
We do. She's going to come visit soon.
Yep, Mr. Pat. We love him too. He has been in this industry since his father.
Sure has.
And so many years.
Since day one.
Yeah. And I just am so thankful that she kind of gave it a shot in the dark because she really didn't know
Yeah.
if I was going to be good or bad. She just knew I was
True.
passionate about doing the morning show, and she gave me a chance and
Yes, she did.
changed my life. I'm so thankful for you, Mrs.
Yeah.
C.
And probably the worst move she's made was about 2 months ago. She said, I'm going to just take some time off. Why don't you take over and kind of
Yeah,
run
then she
things?"
put you in charge.
Then, boy, went downhill in a hurry.
It did not. We're coasting along just fine.
Like a
Don't make her
dog
worry.
poop down a side of a mountain.
No.
Yeah, but anyway, roll downhill quickly. Yeah,
Lord.
742.
Mornings with Barry and Holly here on Alabama's country giant WQSB.
How about some knowledge nuggets? You got anything good? Any good
I
dirt?
do. According to a recent survey, the hardest driving maneuver is parallel parking.
Not for me. I refuse.
I will not do it.
I will drive around till sundown to
I will
find
also.
empty parking space.
I will park 3 miles away. What about you, Will? You probably parallel park.
I can parallel park.
Yeah.
I don't like to, it's because I start getting anxiety, especially like
Yeah.
if somebody pulls up behind you. It's like, okay, forget it, go.
Yeah, you're right.
So the key to parallel parking is you pull forward, right?
Pull
Yeah.
past it.
And pull past it, and then you back up, you turn, and then you pull forward again.
Sounds good to me.
Is that how you do it?
That's how, yeah.
Yeah, because when I first turned 16, I thought, well, up until a couple of years ago, I thought you turn like into the parking spot, like front way first.
No,
can't do it that way.
You pull past it, and then for some reason, everybody on the sidewalk migrates over to that
And
spot
watches.
and watches.
And
Like,
they want to
oh, I
watch
wanna-
you. Yeah,
big.
it is a skeptical. You got to see. You got to
Yeah.
just see. And the second thing that's hardest to do is backing into a parking spot. Let me show
It is for you. I've never seen you actually park between both lines,
No.
ever.
Fun fact.
What?
I can park better backing into a parking spot than I can pulling into a parking spot.
Because you've got the little camera there
Yes,
showing you where
yes,
you're close.
yes.
Okay.
And it's all about the angle, too.
Yeah,
I agree.
that's
The angle matters.
what they say.
You think this mattered back in the day when they had horses and donkeys and stuff they had to worry about?
I'm sure there was some etiquette,
Parallel.
but I don't think it would be quite as meticulous. I will say this.
Maybe that's where that phrase come from.
Maybe.
Back that ass up.
Yeah, there you
Donkey
go.
up. Back that donkey up.
You can't say that.
That's where back in the day in the old Wild West days. Back that donkey up.
That's not what you said.
That's what was supposed to come out.
Oh my gosh. I am the world's worst parker in the world.
You really
My
are.
daughter knows this. You know this.
You're horrible.
Are y'all a pull-through person? Like if there's a
Oh, I love the
Yes.
pull-through.
The
Yeah,
pull-through.
I love a pull-through.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
I always play a trick on people that do that, though, especially like at Walmart. I get like really close, so if they have to put something in the back hatch, they can't open it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
You're just looking
that
for a
person.
door ding. You're flirting
Yeah.
with a door ding. I usually pull up and do my thing, go in to eat or go to the shop or whatever, and then I'll come out and I'm like, man, I'm really bad at parking.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's okay. 59% of women dislike it.
People are commenting on.
Very.
They say I'm-
you blanked out the wrong
I didn't do
word.
anything.
You went a word.
Yeah.
God
Sorry.
almighty.
What
This
else
is
you
not
got?
me, Mrs. C.
Yeah, Mrs. C, she's unhinged today.
Not me.
Don't come back
Nuh-uh.
today.
I'm on the right track. 59% of women dislike it when a man wears Crocs on his feet.
What about you? How do you feel?
I'm going to say this. Am I attracted to it? No. But do I respect it? Yeah.
What do you mean respect?
You do what makes you comfortable. Just wear what makes you comfortable.
Okay,
Wear
it's your
what
feet.
you like. Am I going to think, ooh, he's a cute guy? Probably not.
Look at those little gibbets in his little...
I know.
Ooh.
Oh, he's got gibbets.
Huge gibbets there on your feet. I've never had a pair, to be honest. I've never had a pair.
They're actually really comfortable. I have Crocs, but I only wear them, and I've got like 3 pair. But I only wear them at home around the house. Russ loves Crocs. He
Crocs.
loves them.
I can see that.
He's saying it in the background.
So you don't love them.
I'm a hey dude. I like the hey
Yeah.
dudes instead of the
The Crocs. Yeah. Now my daughter Mayer, that's her favorite shoe since she was 2 years old. Loves Crocs.
Okay.
Loves Crocs. But I'm not gonna walk up and be like, "Hey babe, I really like
That's
those Crocs
Crocs.
on your feet.
You want to share some gibbets?
Yeah.
Give me some of them gibbets, boy."
Yeah. Make that thing up and park it.
Yeah. I got one more gibbet for you.
Yeah.
17% of us have considered breaking up with our significant other because they won't share their food at restaurants.
Ooh, it's a little
That's
rough.
rude.
2 out of 10 people, roughly.
That's rude.
Well, you mean sharing the food or not sharing the food?
Not sharing the food is rude.
I agree.
I think you
But
should.
then again, you had your chance to order over there. You
Yeah.
chose to order the salad.
Yeah, but you can't
I ordered
order
the ribs.
salad and steak. You got to pick one. So what you do is you get your salad, and then you're like, "Hey, can I get a couple bites of steak?" They're still on you on the live stream.
I'm sorry.
I do. So Ariel, she only eats chicken. So
Yeah.
she doesn't eat beef. She doesn't eat pork. She doesn't eat fish.
Okay.
So sometimes when we go out to eat, she'll order her chicken plate, and I'll order a chicken plate just in case she doesn't like hers.
Oh, my
so we
goodness.
switch, and
Look
then
at
I'll
that.
finish.
Oh, look at this.
So we'll switch
Talk
if she
about
does.
a book.
If she doesn't like it,
Will is the nicest person on the
That's a butt
on the
kisser. It's a
planet.
butt
I don't
kisser.
know about that.
He's not even real.
Brown nose.
No.
Like, is he
No,
a real person?
Brown
My
nose.
gosh.
Look up brown nose. It's
I got a lot of skeletons. But
No, you
Yeah.
don't.
Yeah,
no,
I
you
do.
don't. I bet your skeletons are even awesome.
Brown nose. There's Will's picture.
you got,
That is
you got
nice.
tissue?
No, that is nice.
Yeah, I got one more.
What?
Barry said a cuss word on the radio. Send us to break.
No. I was talking about a donkey.
Donkey.
Donkey. It's in the
backing
Bible.
up.
It's in the Bible. Yeah. Thanks, Will.
Barry and Holly on Alabama's Country Giant, WQSB.
In this Sabrina Carpenter espresso earlier this week.
Yeah.
You think that one's better from Dunkin' than the other one?
Oh, 100%.
Do you like the commercial? Have you seen the commercial?
It's a little risque.
It is. It's funny.
She's known for being risque.
It's shake your S as
Shake your
in
S, espresso, yeah.
That is a cute. It
And
got my
she's-
attention. And they're shaking the espresso.
Yeah.
Well, I read a story this morning. It said that she had the second biggest song of 2024 as far as downloads on Spotify. And that's not Taylor Swift. Who would you guess had the most popular song on Spotify this past year?
It'd be Billie Eilish.
You are correct.
Yeah, Birds of a Feather.
You are correct.
Yeah.
It was the most streamed song on Spotify. Catch this. It's 1.7 billion listens by
Whoa.
fans. The closest one, number 2, was Espresso, 650,000. 1.7. This is with a billion. This is a billion.
That is incredible.
What made it so much more popular than other songs?
It was extremely, extremely popular on TikTok. Extremely popular.
Yeah.
And then this was kind of a new sound for Billie. It's a different sound for her. Is all I can.
Apparently got
say.
people's attention
Yeah.
because it had twice as many listens as anything else.
Yeah.
And Sabrina Carpenter was 2.
Yeah.
And
And
I
it's
th-
got a good tune to
Yeah.
it too. It's like Birds of a Feather.
I remember the song. It is a good song. But
Yeah.
that is an amazing amount. So do they get paid for each listen on like Spotify, I wonder? Like so many cents per listen?
I
Wonder how that works.
I don't know. I do wonder how that works.
Even
I'm
if you
not
got
sure.
1 penny per listen, look at how much money you would have made off that one song.
Can I ask you something?
Yeah.
How many dollars is 1 billion pennies?
I
don't know.
Where'd Will go? He's the money guy.
Come
here.
back, Will.
I don't know.
We
but
have a math
I don't
question.
know. It's like,
Yeah.
is it a million? Is
I
it
don't know.
10 million? I don't know.
Who
But it's-
knows?
I know, but I never have to worry about that. And one more other quick music piece. Carrie Underwood announced that she's releasing a Hulu Disney Plus live concert film. If you're a Carrie Underwood fan, now she's had the residency at Resorts World Theater in Vegas for 3 years, and they have been shooting some footage, and they put together a film that's coming out January the 24th. It's Carrie Underwood Reflection. So if you're a Carrie Underwood fan, it's going to be a Hulu Disney Plus kind of a best of concert footage from her from Vegas.
That'll be good.
That'll be good, coming out January the 24th. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And
Wanna
then
see that.
Yep, and then she'll be on Idol, American Idol, coming up in just a few weeks.
All right.
All right, it's 8:14.
WQSB, mornings with Barry and Holly.
This podcast episode is sponsored by Brazos, the only authentic Mediterranean restaurant in Marshall County. With great hospitality and even better meals, visit them in Gunnersville today.
Sponsored by U.S. Hydraulics, specializing in hydraulic parts and heavy equipment repair that can help you today. Call 256-849-0215 to get it done right the first time.